no, you're good. So Porsha meets her
Oh, wow.
mom, Miss Diane, in the spot. First of all, I love Porsha in this scene. She looks
She
beautiful.
does look gorgeous.
I mean, like if you're taking all these L's so far this season, you're gonna need to look
She
somewhat,
gonna look good doing it.
appropriate. Yeah. So, but she talked to her mom, Mama Diane, and is it me or Mama Diane remind me of Tina Knowles, like Beyonce mother? She kind of reminds
She
me
does
of,
remind me of her
like
evil sister.
she does. She
Yeah,
reminds
the
me of
evil
Tina. I was trying
sister.
to pull up the scene where Tina and Beyonce was backstage at Renaissance, but I couldn't find it in time. But Portia was talking about the whole situation. She met up with Kelly, and she just feel like that Shamea is, there's no sisterhood with Shamea. Shamea did not have her back. Mama Diane chiming in, talking about some Shamea. I know y'all been knowing each other for a long time, but sometimes such and such and stuff. So, what is y'all thoughts on that scene between Portia and her mama?
So you've always been jealous of Shamea, Mammy Diane, because that's what it gave. It gave you couldn't wait to get your froggy ass on camera and say something about that lady. Because I don't understand why you gave all the vitriol that you gave to somebody that constantly had your daughter's back when she didn't deserve it
at all.
Hello.
So it's like what did Shamea do to you that you want to be up here with all this fool la la?
Yeah, I need a little bit more background. She should have been able to say, "Remember that other time? Do you remember that other time?" Right now, we're just giving hater.
And that's what I said. I felt like Diane is not considering the source. This is Shamea we talking about. Somebody who has there is a timeline, a history of fucking receipts of Shamea having Portia's back. Y'all been friends since high school, and that's why I kind of question how close Shamea is with her mom too. Because like why would you insinuate that there was some type of malice when it came down to it? That wasn't the case. For me, I feel like it was a damned if she did, damned if she didn't type of situation. Like, okay, what y'all want from her? Now, if she would have waited, it would have been an issue. Oh, she come to Porsche with the shit. Now y'all questioning her integrity. Like, please.
Okay. So is it okay? So since we're talking about this thing, I guess it's appropriate for me to read this comment that was on the Jasmine brand that somebody made, and I responded to the comment.
You took a break from Like a King's Post and looked at the Jasmine brand.
Go to hell, busy. Anyway, the comment said Shamea has always rode the fence. She been a cool friend, but not a best friend. So I responded and I said, Shamea has not rode the fence. Porsha definitely showed her disloyalty a long time ago when she allowed Phaedra to perpetuate a lie about her sleeping with Candy and Todd. Now that's what I said. Then someone else came out and said they responded to the original comment. And they said they would never admit it. They keep on bringing up stuff from 10 years ago. Shamea is more loyal to Candy than Porsha. Shamea sat there and laughed and allowed Candy in the game to dog Porsha. That's not true, because I remember watching that scene back. She did defend Porsha. Meanwhile, the reason why the world knows Shamea is because Porsha brought her on the show. Even Candy says she met Shamea because of Porsha. They have one set of rules for Shamea and one set of rules for Porsha. They don't like Porsha, so they automatically side with Shamea. That's not true. All we can do is go by what we have seen. And from what we have seen since Shamea been on this show is that Porsha would throw Shamea under the bus in a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
Like, for real. Like, especially during season 9. I don't know why Porsha was so far up Phaedra's ass the way that she was. But when she was close to Phaedra and Phaedra sat up there and said, she all this shit here.
She do both.
She do both. Saying all that shit. You sat there and said, she close to both of them. She close to both. Like, you sitting there not trying to stop the shit. But you sitting there, you're constantly perpetuating it. And then it's like, even at the reunion, when Shamea came there to, to console you, just be present, just dismissing her and shooing her away like she's a fly. And this is the reason why people drag Shamea a lot for being a quote unquote lapdog, because we see that this girl ain't your friend,
not
constantly, and she keeps showing you that she's not your friend. But yet you still try to windmill for her. Now, in the same instance, I kind of understand it, although I don't agree with it because I know that I have too in the past. I know this motherfucker really ain't my friend like that, but because of the history of it all, I feel like I have to defend him or her because of the history of it all. Sometimes we allow the history of a friendship to cloud our judgment and make us be jaded. When I know for a fact that some of y'all well, I ain't gonna say some of y'all, all of y'all up here have been friends with me for at least 5 years or less, and some of y'all up here have been better friends to me than people that I've been friends with all my motherfucking life. So it really don't matter, it don't really matter how long you've been friends with a person. It's about the quality of the relationship, and that's the problem. And this season is only gonna show that Shamea been looking like a damn fool trying to, defend Porsha all this time. And here we go watching Porsha throwing her under the bus in every other scene in this episode.
And Mama Diane driving it.
So we're about to continuously see what's really going on between Shamea and Porsha. I don't understand why. And people like to bring in the whole, Candy and Shamea is more loyal to Candy than she is to Porsha. Candy actually supports Shamea. Hell, Candy was the one who was trying to get her on the show.
And what has Shamea done to just ride for Candy? Is that something I'm missing that showcases that Shamea was just like, no, I got Candy back? What am I missing?
Exactly, because I don't see it either.
Because the people keep bringing it up.
At the end of the day, it goes back to what it always goes back to. People have their faves and people feel how they feel, and they're going to find a way to defend the people that they like, and they're going to find a way to villainize the people that they don't like. At the end of the day, Porsha has always shown these tendencies when it comes to Shamea, in my opinion. We saw it even that season when Candy and Shamea started hanging out and Porsha was being jealous about how much time they were spending together and how close they were getting, even down to the whole wedding situation when Candy actually ended up going to the wedding and Porsha did not. Remember, that was a whole situation. Porsha has shown herself to just be a jealous hoe. Anytime you jealous of your own sister for getting pregnant before you do, I'm sorry. Like, I can't get past that. Like, girl, you really was mad. You really were in your feelings because your sister got pregnant. Like, girl, before you, like you were supposed to have a monopoly on being pregnant. Porsha has always shown herself to be that person. And I'm sorry. I think we've seen many, many, many examples of Shamea being loyal to Porsha. And if for Porsha, and let me say this, and I'm going to be done. I know I've been talking. For Porsha to turn this fast on Shamea, it tells me y'all wasn't really friends like that. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody come to me and tell me about Scotty and I don't call Scotty and be like, Scotty, what happened? Right. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to just automatically take your word for it. I don't even know you. Porsha don't even know Kelly like that. So you're going to sit there and let Kelly tell you the opposite, allegedly, the opposite of what your best friend since high school told you, and you just going to run with it? Ain't no way in hell. Ain't nobody come to me and tell me what somebody else said about me, and I got their phone number. I'm going to call them. Somebody that I give a fuck about. Now, if I don't give a damn about you, if I don't consider you to be a friend, it is what it is.
That's true. And then another thing too, I also want to throw this in here. It's funny how Porsha keep on using the words set up, but just like Really B, I was being told stuff about the things that was going on during the season over the summer while they were filming. And I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, that scene that y'all saw with Shamea and Porsha at that damn strip club, that is the last time they filmed together by themselves. They did not film together anymore after that, besides group scenes.
What? Wait, when?
That scene with them at the strip club, that is the last time they filmed together outside of a group.
Well,
because Porsha felt like she was being set up based on my source.
But then it's weird because then you go to Kelly's event and they was kikiing, laughing and joking. Like, so Porsha, you had some undercover pressure towards Shamea this whole time, to where you didn't want to film with your best friend one-on-one.
The next time they probably gonna film outside of the group is when they have that confrontation. That's probably gonna be the next time.
Okay, and it's really sad because Porsha ain't loyal to nobody, and like Porsha, you're not gonna be.
These hoes ain't loyal.
You're not gonna be on good graces by the end of the season. That's probably why they brought Faye in there to be a little fake friend to Porsha. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because girl, like, what are you doing? Like, you can't treat people like trash and do all what you do and expect loyalty back. No, it don't work like that. And she talking about how
Simon.
bad Mimi
Damn it,
is.
I blame Simon. If Simon had just let her film in that damn house, we wouldn't be dealing with this shit.
I agree.
What Josiah is trying to say is that Porsha ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody.
Ooh, I should have played that song. I want to play that song back so bad.
Ooh, shut up, Busy. She ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody.
She ain't been no sisterhood to nobody.
To nobody. You got to say it like Evelyn. To nobody.
To nobody.
She ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody.
Yes, let me go ahead and play that for y'all.
That's black excellence right there. That's black excellence right there.
She's up there talking about a sisterhood. She ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody.